Hey everybody, hope you had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Today is Cyber Monday, and with that in mind, I thought I'd go over my gear for the coming season. It's definitely the time of year when people are shopping for stuff for the holidays. With that in mind, it being Cyber Monday, we're doing a sale on the Board Progression merchandise store. All stickers and merchandise are going to be 25% off all week long until Sunday, so definitely take advantage of that. For this year, we got new t-shirts like the Stance Shouldn't Matter t-shirt with the Board Progression logo on the back. We got other new t-shirts and hoodies. We got new colorways like the Keep Progressing hat in the tan. So do yourself a favor, head on over to the Etsy store and get 25% off everything in the store. Furthermore, if you are a Patreon member, you get 15% off on top of the already discounted merchandise. So if you'd love to help out the channel, please consider being a Patreon member. You can contribute as little as $1 a month and get 15% off everything on top of the 25% this week only. If you guys are interested in the gear that I'm using this season, I have links in the description below for everything that I'm about to cover, but let's talk about what I'll be using this season.
All right guys, so first up we got the creme de la creme, the Lunar Dark Side, the Board Progression logo. Yeah, I love this board. I'm so stoked to be riding this. Austin did a really good job with the top sheet over the summer. The top sheet's a little different. It's not a gloss to reveal the carbon fiber. It's a matte finish, which is pretty sick. It's a little more stealthy. Yeah, this is gonna be my daily driver. I love this board. I really don't want to ride anything else. The only other time I might throw on something else is if I really want to do a split, because we don't have a split yet, but Austin's making one. Or if I want to just do some playful park stuff and I want something softer, because this thing is pretty aggressive and a hard charger, although it does ride really well switched. He also patched up the base after I had a huge shark attack at Canyons Park City. If you saw that video, there was a big gouge here from a rock I hit, and he patched that up really nicely. I mean, you can't even tell that there was any damage other than the fact that the end has a little swoosh through it right now. We're calling it a comet streak. But yeah, he did an amazing job. He also patched that up a little bit. He said he's gonna clean that up later to make it more white, but I'm stoked. Razor sharp edges again, fresh base grind. So super stoked to be riding for Lunar again. And you know we're obviously riding for VO. We got the Board Progression trigger mitts. These things are amazing. These are gonna be my daily drivers most likely. I love the trigger fingers. But we also got some brand new mitts that are super warm for those extra frigid days. I'm really stoked on these. So these are gonna be my main gloves. If you guys don't already know, VOs have the most innovative design for gloves. They're so handy for getting your cell phone out, for working with the camera, for doing anything without having to take your gloves off, especially if you have them tucked underneath the sleeve, and you'll never drop your glove off of the chairlift. Next up, we're rocking the Anon M4s. I love these goggles. They come with the detachable face mask. I don't have it out right now. I've never had these goggles fog up even with the face mask up. And it's the only face mask I've ever worn. You can keep your nose covered and the goggles don't fog. We got different lenses as well. These are the low lights, but or you can rock the sunnies, and the magnets are just perfect. So easy on and off. I love these goggles. For helmets, courtesy of Burn, we got the Macon 2.0. I had this last season. I love this helmet. Still got tons of life left in it. It's got that skate style, super lightweight, no fuss really. There's no adjustable vents or anything. I just love it as is. It's perfect for me, and it fits my head better than any other helmet out there. Love this guy. Next up, we got the 32 TM2 boas. I had a pair of these in red last season that I loved. Actually, the last 2 seasons. So we're rocking these again. They're the best middle flex boot. They're pretty much as medium stiffness as 32 offers. They're playful enough for me, but offer enough support for taking big drops and stuff like that. I love these boots. I love the double boas because you can tighten the bottom, extra stiff, and then keep the top a little bit loose, which is what I like when I ride. And for me, the boas are just so much faster to put on, especially in a cold parking lot. I hate tying up traditional laces, even though I love the way traditional laces look. This is just better for me. So these are the boots we're rocking. For my main backpack, especially in the backcountry, we're gonna be rocking the Dakine Poacher 36 liter. This thing's been awesome. It is airbag ready. I need to buy the airbag. I haven't gotten it yet. It's a hefty investment, but in the meantime, it's really good to not depend on the airbag anyway. So if you're gonna drop into something that you wouldn't without an airbag, then you shouldn't be dropping into it with an airbag either, honestly. Inside, we got the backcountry access shovel. I love this thing. And we got the carbon fiber probe. Never leave home without those if you're going to the backcountry, or a good partner who knows what he's doing in the backcountry as well. That's vital. Got an extra pair of VOs from last season. They still have some life in them, even though they have 100 days on them. Another thing we never leave home without is the BCA Tracker 3. Fresh batteries. Always change your batteries at the beginning of the season. Make sure you got full 99%, 100%, it's the same thing. I ride with this pretty much every day, even inbounds in regular resorts, because you never know what could happen, especially out here in Utah. Any big mountain terrain. Just because they avalanche mitigate doesn't mean something can't happen. And if I got buried in a resort, ski patrol could find me a heck of a lot faster if I have this on and running. And then last but not least, we got the outerwear. We're basically kitted up head to toe with 32 this year, guys. I got most of this stuff on sale from last season for really cheap. So I'm pretty stoked on this jacket. Hope Austin doesn't mind, but we're stealing a little bit of the orange look. But I've had the orange cross check forever, so I feel like it's about time. Really stoked on this jacket. It's got tons of deep pockets, which I like for all my camera gear, so that if I want to ride without holding a camera, I can chuck it in here, and then I can easy access, get my camera and batteries and all that stuff. So really stoked on this jacket. This is the TM3 jacket, by the way. I love the little yellow accent on the sleeve. I think it's gonna make the Union Stratas just pop all that much more. By the way, I didn't talk about those, but yes, we're rocking the 2021 Union Stratas. I believe they're 21s. I love these bindings. Got another pair of black ones, but these are my favorite bindings right now. We will be trying out some other Unions this season, so stay tuned for that. And then we got, to finish out the 32 kit, we got some bibs. So super stoked. These are the basement bibs. Super warm. I haven't worn bibs in about 10 years, maybe more. So pretty stoked to go back to bibs. It's honestly the best way to keep snow out of your pants. Again, they've got a nice pocket up here, deep pockets on the side, and rear pockets as well, although I don't use rear pockets that much. It's not too comfortable, but super stoked on these. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for my daily driver gear, head to toe, that I'm gonna be rocking. We've got obviously some other boards and some other outerwear. I still have my red DC jacket from last season and my black Volcom Brian Iguchi pants. I might rock those every once in a while, but they have quite a bit of wear on them. And you probably already know, but for shooting, we're gonna be shooting almost everything on the GoPro Hero 11 Black. It's been awesome so far.
A huge shout out to GoPro. They've been my sponsor for the past year, and they were hooking me up with a discount last year. This year, they're actually giving me free cameras. Thank you, GoPro. They gave me this 11 for free, but even if I was spending my own hard-earned money, I wouldn't buy anything else for action sports. The Hero 10 and 11, both in my opinion, are better than anything else out there in the market. By the way, if you're wondering what this stuff is, I mentioned in past videos, I do a little bit of a mod with some wind screens to help protect from muffled wind noise. I throw these on the front and on the top microphone, and they give you the best audio quality in windy conditions and if you're getting white roomed. There's a link to those in the description. A huge shout out to all my other sponsors, Burn Helmets, VO Gloves, Lunar Snowboards, and Ski Utah. There's a link to everything in the description below for all that merchandise as well, and my sponsors. So a massive thank you to my sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. One quick note about the VO Gloves: if you don't see something in your size that you want, please hang in there. There's more inventory on the way, arriving any day now, so stay tuned. I will update you guys as soon as we have more stock. If you have any questions about my gear or anything else for this season, drop a comment down below. By the way, there's a huge snowstorm rolling in right now, guys, so stay tuned. We got some powder vids on the way. We're gonna be riding at either Snowbird or Solitude next, I'm not sure which. And we're gonna be riding Sundance soon. That's a new one for this channel, so stay tuned for Sundance's opening day. Really stoked for that one. Thank you guys for watching. Keep progressing in anything and everything that you're doing. We'll see you real soon. Love you all. Bye.